This is my first video and I'm going to be making this a reading channel. Basically, you're only supposed to listen and not exactly see. That's why the screen is all black. The book I am reading is called Both Can Be True by Jules Machine, or Machias. I don't know how to say their last name. This is basically the breakdown. Ash is no stranger to feeling like an outcast. For someone who cycles through genders, it's a daily struggle to feel in control of how people perceive you. Some days, Ash is undoubtedly a girl, but other times, 100% guy. Daniel lacks control, too, of his emotions. He's been told he's overly sensitive more times than he can count. He can't help the way he is, and he sure wishes someone would accept him for that. So when Daniel's big heart leads him to rescue a dog that's about to be put down, he's relieved to find Ash willing to help. The two bond over their four-legged secret. When they start catching feelings for each other, however, things go from cute to complicated. Daniel thinks Ash is all a girl. What happens when he finds out there's more to Ash's story? With so much on the line, truth, identity, acceptance, and the life of an adorable puppet named Chewbacca, will Ash and Daniel forever feel at war with themselves because they don't fit into the world's binaries, or will their friendship help them embrace the beauty in between? Let's read and find out. Just so you know, also, since this is my, first video, I might be a bit awkward. So, yeah. Let's get on to it. Chapter 1, Normcore, Ash. I can't put it off any longer. It's pick a gender or pee myself. My best friend Griffey crashes out at the end of the day crowd and bumps into me so hard I nearly pop. Oof, didn't see you there torturing yourself over a toilet choice. He adjusts his wireframe glasses and grins at me. It's just peeing. It doesn't have to be an existential crisis. For you, it doesn't. He's 100% dude at all times. Lucky him. Isn't that bathroom the main reason you moved to this district? Just use it for Pete's sake. He nods at the picture a store with the word neutral between the bathroom entrance with the girl symbol and the one with the guy symbol. I shift my stance like it'll help. My mom moved us to this district. She doesn't have to worry about being called a freak when she takes a leak, or about being misgendered for ever using the wrong bathroom or peeing in the wrong position, or you need moral support, I'll go in neutral too. That'd be weird. I think it's a single. Griffey huffs a sigh, but he hasn't thought this through as obsessively as I have. If I go in girls, I'll be Ashley for everyone's jam-packed Holly who sees me. And if I go in boys, I'll be Asher forever. Either one means I can never go in the other one no matter what. I made 2 resolutions when I started at the school 2 weeks ago. I'd avoid the whole dumb conundrum of feeling weird about bathrooms by never peeing at school. And I'd always let people assume I'm an Ashley. People think it's cute for a girl to be a tomboy, but an Asher in a dress is a freak, so it's safe to let people guess Ash is short for Ashley. But the girl mode I've been in for a couple months has started to shift back toward guy. This morning on the bus, I was trying to write down a melody I heard in a dream last night, and the light, airy feeling of it kept wiggling away. My awake mind ran off with the dream sounds, changing them to a song with power and energy and a fast beat. And I realized I'm headed for that in-between state I hate. I've been tied up in knots over all day, and now I'm about to pop, so I gotta pick, and picking is the worst. Ash, your eyes are turning yellow. You're gonna burst if you don't let it out. I lean forward against the building pressure. Why are bathrooms split by boys and girls? It makes way more sense to do pee versus poop. Oh my god, go. Griffey shoves me towards the bathrooms. I stumble toward neutral because it's the closest, but then of course, Daniel Sanders steps out of the middle hormonally hijacked humans and stops at the fountain. I freeze in the river of kids and stare, distracted from my bladder by the spectacle of him. Sad, dreamy Daniel. Daniel with the hair and eyes. Daniel, who in our photography class on Friday shared a smile with me when our teacher made a Led Zeppelin joke no one else got. Daniel, who probably thinks I'm an Ashley as in girl, not Asher as in boy. Definitely one or the other, but not both or neither. Daniel, who will be surprised if I pick the wrong bathroom or go in the neutral. Daniel, who Griffey says kissed smart, gorgeous, graceful Fiona Jones at a party in June. So he's definitely, probably only into feminine girls like her. Daniel, who's making eye contact and smiling at me. Something takes over. Instinct, a pointless crush, the threat of total humiliation, if I don't make it to a toilet in 2 seconds. I veer away from the neutral and duck into girls, tripping into a stall under my belt, pee and weep in frustration and relief. Gravy makes a bagok sound when I come out of the bathroom. Daniel's gone, thank the Lord, / dang it. And the hallways leaking kids like my ancient bagel, Booper, who oozes smells. How about let's not make a thing of it? I tell Griff. I'm not making a thing. I'm just glad we won't be late to Rainbow Alliance because of your pee crisis. I follow him down the hall. It sucks that I was just forced by my full bladder into declaring to Daniel that a part-time truth is a full-time one. I've been wearing bootcut jeans and band t-shirts and Converse every day, trying to look as neutral as possible. The kids in my overstuffed classes are wrapped up in their own dramas and seem too busy to notice me, which I am 100% fine with. We're all in the same boat, paddling through the chaos of 7th grade. Except everyone else's oars is pink or blue, and mine's purple with glittery flecks of confusion on it. I just want to make a declaration by peeing. I just don't want to make a declaration by peeing, I say. Why can't I be plain Ash? Plain Ash, please. Griff dodges a frantic boy careening towards the front doors. I hoped when you said you were moving here that you'd be out loud. He plucks at my Imagine Dragons t-shirt. Instead, you're boring me to death with this normcore Walmart crap. Did you get the spiky haircut you've wanted for 6 months? Have you worked up the guts to wear that hot pink jacket you bought? Did you ask Jacob to the fall dance yet? He laughs as my barbs don't sting. And just like that, just like always, I forgive him. He's been my best friend since we met in kindergarten at Bailey Elementary. We were together constantly until we moved here to Oakman during my first trip through 6th grade, which is part of the reason I had to do 6th grade round 2, because Griffey left at the same time my appendix went kablooey and I missed a month of school, and my parents split. It's hard to focus on fractions and adverbs when your whole life comes apart all at once. Lately, it feels like that's happening again. New apartment, new school, a chance to be Ash 2.0 after Ash 1.0 crashed and burned at Bailey Middle. It's also intimidating, and now I have to go to this Rainbow Alliance meeting with Griff, and I'm having 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 57th thoughts because I don't want to stand out at all, in any way. Ash, breathe. Griffey pulls me into a side hug as we walk. If any of the big, scary gays try to eat you, I'll go mama bear on them. I take a deep breath and try to refocus, to be grateful for what's good in my life, like Mom says I should do when I'm stressed. I'm lucky to have Griffey. I'm so glad we're at the same school again, even though he's in the 8th and I'm in the 7th since I flunked to 6th. But I'm dependent on him to fill the entire friendship hole in my life. Sucking up my fears and going to the Rainbow Alliance with him is the perfect chance to make more friends. Like Mom said 11 billion times since Griff casually mentioned it in front of her, because he knew if she knew about it, I wouldn't be able to weasel out. It's just that Griffey's safe. He's like the music I write and listen to. We share a sense of humor. He gets me, no matter what gender I am on a given day. When people don't get me, well, I'm gun-shy for a reason. It's not like there's a guarantee that just because it's called Rainbow Alliance, they'll be cool. One of the worst bullies at my school was a super girly lesbian who insisted that trans women aren't real women and that trans guys are just girls cross-dressing to smash the patriarchy from the inside. Which, no. Griffey makes a quick pit stop to tie his shoe. While he's hunched over for a flash of a second, I'm back at Bailey Middle. Jackson Berg is twisting my Avicii shirt and blocking my locker, hissing, No flip-flop freaks allowed. Hallway kids laughing. Alana Mayer's sneering. Look, it's so embarrassed. It's turning purple like its hair. Madison Blevins saying, it should be embarrassed. That haircut is trash. Griffey grabs my hand and plows through the mass of kids like he thinks I'm gonna bolt. It feels like we're swimming upstream. I keep my eyes on the back of his strawberry blonde head and apologize to everyone we bump. When we finally make it to the classroom, my palm is so sweaty, Griff has to wipe his hand on his plaid button-down. Someone is taping a poster to the door with their backs to us. The poster has a bunch of colorful flags surrounding Welcome Bienvenido written up in big rainbow letters. See? Griffey points at a pink, white, purple, black, blue flag. There's one for you. I don't even know what those colors mean. The kid taping the poster turns around. Hey, Sam, Griffey says. This is my best friend, Ash. ¿Cómo está? Sam holds the poster against the door with an elbow and reaches to shake my hand. Thanks for coming. Hola. You're welcome. Thanks for, having me. Great. Off to a graceful start. I searched Sam's smiling face for a sign of makeup or a hint of facial hair, but didn't find neither. Just friendliness and purple framed glasses and a curious expression. Come on. Griffey tugs at me into the room. There are 12 or so kids clustered in groups. Griffey beelines for the back door corner where a tall, skinny black guy is talking to a short white girl with a high ponytail and a lip piercing. Ta-da, Griffey says. You each owe me $5. He holds his hand out like he's presenting me. The guy pulls me into a hug I'm unprepared for. You exist. We were starting to wonder. He pushes me back, holding both my shoulders and spins me in a circle. Griffey, you were right. I can't tell either. Alarm rises in me. Can't tell what? Did Griff tell them I switched genders? I'm gonna straight up strangle him if he did. If cute or adorable is a better word for you, he says. Alyssa, what do you think? Alyssa tears the top off a box with jawbreakers and gives me a casual once-over. Cute. Not my type, though. She pops a jawbreaker in her mouth. I must look crushed because she laughs. Don't sweat it. I got a thing for girls built like tanks. She shows me her phone background, a photo of her hugging a blonde girl who is in fact built like a tank. Trish. She'll be here later. I sit at a desk and cross my legs one way, then the other. Cute and adorable make me feel like I'm 5 years old. What's your name? I ask away. Henry, and this is Alyssa, and the Filipino chick in the pink shirt is Esme. He points around the room and names everyone, but my eyes keep snapping back to Sam in the front corner, talking in a mix of Spanish and English to a curvy red-haired girl wearing purple jeans and a black blazer. More kids keep coming in. I start to think the Rainbow and Rainbow Alliance means more than just the people of the LGBTQIA+ spectrum. Oakland's way more diverse than Bailey Middle, and RA seems to contain a sampling of everyone. It's refreshing after mostly white Bailey. Mr. Lockhart, the guy who runs the club, is a tall, skinny, white dude with unruly Einstein hair, a nose like an eagle's beak, and a wide, friendly smile. He starts by saying there are some new folks and we should introduce ourselves with our name, grade, the pronouns we want to use in the room today, if pronouns are important to us, and anything we'd like to share. While everyone's moving desks into a circle, I quietly freak out. No one but Griff, Mom, and my former friend Camille ask what pronouns I prefer. They just assume or call me it. And here's this guy asking our preference, and in this room, which means he gets that some spaces are safe and some aren't, and today, which means he gets that it can change. He understands that. I trip over the desk I'm shoving. I look across the room at Sam sliding into a desk next to the girl in purple jeans. We get situated and start. Henry and Alyssa go first. Henry's a he, Alyssa's a she. They're both 8th graders. Then Griffey. Then I tell everyone I'm Ash, and I'm 7th, since I'm too intimidated to say anything else. The girl Henry pointed out introduced herself as Esme, and says she goes by she, her at the school, and is pre-HRT MTF. But I'm not sure what that means. Anyone who doesn't know what MTF means, it means like a male or female, like a trans female. I'm not too sure what HRT means, though. But Sam is an 8th grader like Griff and claims not to care about pronouns. Sam's friend names Amara in 7th and is going by he, him today. The rest of the kids use the pronouns I expect from their appearances. Great, Mr. Lockhart says when they're finished. Last time I asked you to think about ideas for decorating our booth in the gym for this fall dance in a few weeks, so let's start with those. He uncaps a marker. Just shout stuff out. A rainbow balloon arch for photos, Henry says. Alyssa says they should give away rainbow light stickers. Griffey suggests a punch bowl full of Sprite with rainbow ice cubes. Sam says the dance is the same day as National Coming Out Day, and it could be a great chance for anyone who wants to come out publicly to do it. Maybe with a pre-made poster they could hold up under the rainbow balloon photo arch. Griffey wiggles his eyebrows at me. How's that for an opportunity? I ignore him and play imaginary piano scales on my legs under the desk, trying to settle my nerves. There's so much conversation, and I'm missing most of it, because I can't stop staring at the kids around me, trying to figure out Sam, how Mara can so casually proclaim to go by he, him with those curves. What the heck all those letters Esme said might mean. Griffey jabs me. Stop staring. I snap my eyes back to Mr. Lockhart, my face burning. I'm doing the exact thing I hate when people do it to me. All the arguments I imagined yelling at kids at old school about not assuming my gender crowd my mind. But now they're aimed at me. It does not feel comfortable. I doodle the shape of Mr. Lockhart's croaky vocal fry to distract myself. Then I draw the triangular shuffle of my shoes scraping the tile floor. Then I draw Griffey's explosive sneeze that looked like a bomb going off, and then I'm nowhere, lost in sounds and lines, far away from the ballrooms and genders and uncertainty. Griffey squeezes my arm and I blink back. It looks like we're finished. I filled the bottom of my notebook page with a sketch of the dream song I was trying to write down this morning. Stick figures and are breakdancing on top of it. It's so thick and angled and guy, I can barely look at it. I rip out the page and crumple it. My eyes drift again to Sam. Their voices in that middle range where mine is, with a texture and color like sun-faded purple construction paper. Their black shirt, black jeans, black canvas shoes, and wire-framed glasses could go either way, like the carefully neutral outfits I've been wearing. It's an itch in my brain I can't scratch. A box I can't check off. Next to a box labeled Mara that keeps changing from pink to blue and back again. And 2 boxes labeled yes and no under a question. Mom asked me a while ago, does your soul have a gender? When the meeting is over, I follow Griff to the front of the school where the activity buses line up. You okay? Griffey asks. You're quiet. Fine. Do you know what? I bite back the question. I can't ask if he knows what Sam really is. It's the wrongest thing I can ask. It's fully disrespectful, not to mention what Sam really is a flawed concept to start with, which I totally freaking know, despite my dad telling me that gender fluid and non-binary aren't real identities. So why can't I stop thinking about it? What if puberty hits me like a freight train and I don't look androgynous anymore like Mara doesn't? What if I still feel undecided after that? How can Mara be so casual? Like this stuff isn't terrifying. Do I know what? Griffey asks. I blink back to the line of buses. Esme said a bunch of letters, pre-something. Okay, here's the explanation. Pre-HRT MTF. That's pre-hormone replacement therapy, male to female. She's trans. Hasn't started physically transitioning yet. Oh, right. Which doesn't make her any less of a girl. I know. I say it so fast it sounds defensive, as if I don't know, but I do. I'm glad you came with me. Griffey wraps me in one of his rib cracker hugs, then punches my arm. Ladies first, he smirks. He gestures for me to get on the bus before him. We slide into his seat at the back. Griff sticks his left earbud in my left ear and the right one in his right ear. He opens TikTok and we laugh at stupid videos the whole ride while my brain does its acrobatic best to figure out where I fit with my gender and that never holds still. might just do a chapter video. So like this is chapter 1 and I'll end up doing chapter 2 next video. I hope I see you in the next one. Have a good day, night, morning, or afternoon. Bye.